Roti, kapda, makan. These are the three necessities of life, and today I'm going to talk about makan. If you're looking at buying a new house, if you're next gen in the family business who's looking to move, who's looking to upgrade, or who's looking for just an expansion of your existing house, and this is specifically for those who are looking for a bungalow kind of a setup, this video is just for you. This video may I will talk about things to do, things not to do, what all to watch for when you are investing in a new house, when you're looking to buy a new house, the do's, the don'ts, and also the must-haves in every new house that you look at. So let's start with, since this video is for family managed business next gens, we will just stick to that. Okay, so agar and why am I talking about family managed business next gen? क्योंकि यार family businesses or family business नहीं, business families की requirements are slightly different than those of the regular or non-business family backgrounds. Nothing wrong with it, nothing right about it. But this video, I mean, you can continue watching if you are also from not a business family, but it will make more sense to you if you are from a business family. It will make more sense to your house working, conditioning, and living. So let's get right on to it. Before we begin, why, some of you may be thinking, why is a business family house different from a non-business family house? Or why is, what is different about a house that a business family is looking for? Okay, let's talk about that a little bit. So एक typical business family होती है ना, उसमें typically there's a elder generation which is ideally the father or could be an elder brother, and then there's the next gen which is the kids, son, daughter, whoever, and also maybe the son's offspring, the son's child. Or why I'm saying son is because typically in a family business the son stays together, but even if the daughter stays together, that's absolutely okay. But those are not, majority of the cases. Majority of the cases, the son stays in the same house as the father. So what exactly is different? We look at things differently. We look at things in a different plan, when it comes to things like, okay, the social aspect of it. Maybe in, if you're looking at a bungalow setup, maybe you need two drawing rooms, maybe you need a smaller drawing room and a bigger drawing room for your social events, for your social spaces. Maybe you need two different offices or a study room, so to say. I mean, to work from home, or catch up on certain work emails at home itself. Why go to office? Maybe you need a small meeting room kind of a setup to sign those documents, or have those quick meetings for those people, or for those kind of interactions where you don't want that person inside the house, but you can't have that meeting outside the house. When I say outside, I mean outside in your lawn, or outside in the driveway. So there is this space जो अंदर का भी है और अंदर का अंदर है, बाहर का बाहर है. उसके बाद फिर शौक आ जाते हैं. किस टाइप के शौक हैं आपको, और किस टाइप की प्लानिंग है आपकी, किस टाइप की फ्यूचर प्लानिंग है आपकी. नाउ टिपिकली business family with two kids who are ideally, say 16 years and a 12-year, versus a business family where the two kids are ideally, say, 8 and 4 years. So I'm taking a 4-year gap, two kids, typical Indian business family. So in the first case, where the sons or the daughters or the kids are 16 and 14, versus the family where the kids are 8 and 4. Now, where the kids are 8 and 4, whenever you are planning a house or whenever you're about to buy a house, look at the next 10-year threshold. So when you're buying a house, ideally your kids will be 18 and 14. By the time you would need to upgrade or change, this is the average period. Every decade, maybe you would like to upgrade or change the house. And we look at a 10-year threshold for that. And now, if we look at the 16 and 14-year-old kids, and we look at the 10-year threshold, it's totally different, because in the फर्स्ट केस जहाँ पे 16 और 14 साल के बच्चे हैं, उनका अगले 10 साल का जो फ्यूचर है वो है कि यार मे बी अ जॉब, मे बी शादी. So then you have to also plan for the new member in the house if it is a boy. And also, if it's a girl, you got to plan in a way that she will be going to another house. So, either ways, keep that in mind, keep that in planning, because a lot of times, what a lot of people miss out on is the long term future. नाउ यू विल प्लान, अच्छा जी आज आज मेरे बच्चों की क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है, आज मेरी क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है. आज मेरी रिक्वायरमेंट है एक स्टडी की और एक पार्टी एरिया की. मगर कल जब मेरे बच्चों की रिक्वायरमेंट होगी, व्हाट विल बी देयर रिक्वायरमेंट्स. विल माई किड्स वांट टू कॉल देयर फ्रेंड्स ओवर फॉर स्टडीज if they're that age, or with my kids want to call their friends over for play. Now this is the kind of play I'm talking about, maybe snooker table, or like a lounge kind of a setup. Or would your kids want to call over their friends for parties? So all three are different stages and they require a different set of boundary or privacy, and could be planned differently. Or the final part, or the another aspect here is, would my kid be staying with me after marriage? Now if that is the scenario, then you plan it in that sense. Also, after marriage, until when will your kid be staying with you? And I should stop saying kid, I should just say son, because kid just sounds like child marriage. बट हाँ, कि आपका बेटा आपके साथ कब तक रहेगा शादी के बाद. तो अगर आपका बेटा आपके साथ शादी के बाद अगले शादी के 5 साल तक रह रहा है, तो डिफरेंट डायनामिक है, क्योंकि तब उसका जो ऑफ स्प्रिंग है वो टिपिकली 2 या 3 साल का होगा. वर्सेस अगर आपका बेटा 10 साल तक प्लान कर रहे रहने का, तो उसका अलग सेटअप है, क्योंकि उस केस में बच्चों का अलग रूम, अलग स्टडी एरिया, अलग प्ले एरिया वगैरह वगैरह चाहिए होगा. वर्सेस मे बी शादी के बाद you just buy your son a new apartment or a new house. So then the entire dynamic, the entire plan is different. So I'm inviting you here to foresee in the long term what exactly what is it going to be like. Does it make sense? All right. So another most important aspect here is choosing the right builder. So I will make a detailed video on choosing the right builder. That will be a separate video. But I think the builder is the most important person when you're choosing to build a house. There's a saying that says the two people who you have to choose very, 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 very diligently. One is the person you're going to marry, and second is the person who is going to build your house. That's how important it is, choosing the right builder. Then maybe you buying a built up house. Now us case mein you should be ideally getting all the layouts, all the drawings, be it the civil, be it the electrical, be it the plumbing, all the drawings. I mean, I've had people, where they were hammering a nail in the wall, and right behind that there was a water pipe, and it could have been a disaster. But then again, you need to know what the house layout is, and we are talking about mansions here, okay? So all the building layouts, drawings, and the civil plans, you should have all the service provider contacts, who installed your air conditioning, who installed your geysers, waters, motors, elevators. If you have automation in the house, who installed the automation, how does it work, what is the service period, what will be the breakdowns like, what will be your power backup, right? Yes, I'm talking about power backup because we live in a place where we do not have consistent power. Sorry to say that. Then ideally, if it's a brand new house, the handover and the cleanup phase is one of the most important aspects. Also, now what exactly handover looks like. So we have people in our team who will go and check the entire house car working. They will switch on and switch off every switch in the house. They will turn on all the taps, turn off all the taps, to see if there's no mitti, burada, construction material in the tap or in the drains. Drainage is very important. If the drainage slope is right, a lot of people just miss these things. So these are the must do things. If you're moving in to a new house or you're about to buy a new house, have this 1 day complete inspection, and DM me if you would like to enroll on our services here, and we could easily fix that up for you. There should be no wires hanging. Another thing you can check out is, a lot of times the people suffer. You want to check on the house in silence. So get in the house in different times of the day. Go there at 10 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 5 in the evening, 10 in the night, and just sit there, maybe have sip some coffee in the house before buying. Now, why I'm telling you this is, the way these houses are built, they are so wall to wall with each other, even though they are mansions inside. Outside, the walls are absolutely, attached, and you get to hear your neighbor's sounds. Now, these sounds could be your neighbor's pipe going, motor lifting the water sound, or a lot of such nuisance that you will be, present to once you move in. So you would rather address these facts before you move in. There was another incident where the builder kind of, so there was a wire going in the middle of two walls, because the builder totally ignored the fact that there's a wire going, and the wire was stuck between two walls. When I say two walls, mean between two house की boundary walls के बीच में से एक wire निकल रही थी. So that's a story, for another day to talk about in depth. So, guys, I think your house is one of the most important aspects of your life, and do share this with someone. If someone you know is building a house or about to buy a house, and do give this video a like, do this give this video a subscribe, and thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in person someday. Bye.